Alright, hey y'all, it's Pizza Hulk. I'm back here in the Long Dark. And today we're going to do a little experiment. We're going to check out some loot table mischief. I made a video on this recently. I didn't think there was going to be an episode 2, 3, or any other. But I kind of feel like it could use a little bit more fleshing out and explanation. I'm not going to go too far into it though. And if you want to know what I'm talking about, go watch the other video. Crazy talk, right? But basically, I've been discussing a little bit about how, you know, the loot tables and the way this game works below its hardest level is a little ridiculous. So today, I'm going to start in one of the hardest places on Pilgrim mode. This is straight Pilgrim mode. Nothing's changed. No custom. And I want to see how well I'm doing. I want to see how long it takes for me to get OP. And I don't think it's going to take very long. So I'm going to start in the highlighted area down here in the bottom right corner. It's called Desolation Point. It's one of the hardest places to start an interloper for sure. And anything in below, it used to be a pretty tough start. But we're going to see how that goes. Now, from Desolation Point, we're going to go through a transfer area called Crumbling Highway to Coastal Highway. And from Coastal Highway, that's going to take me to Mystery Lake, sort of our main basing area. So I want to see if from Desolation Point to Mystery Lake, can I become basically a long, dark survival god? And I think it's going to happen. So we need to confirm Desolation Point. We're going to go with Astrid. I just like her voice better. Blizzard Walker, Snow Walker, Fire Master, Efficient Machine, and Cold Fusion. Those are my favorites. And you're allowed that many in Pilgrim mode, so we'll just turn them on. We're going to call this I don't know. Because I don't know. There you go. Alright. Now, we're going to get a random start-ish. You know, we'll be somewhere in Desolation Point, but I know the map. Now, that's going to be a little bit of a advantage for me, as well as knowing game mechanics and how things work. But for the most part, if you started Pilgrim mode, decided to try some place crazy like Desolation Point and press any button to continue, this is where we be. Yep. Alright. So when you start on Pilgrim mode, you start on noon. Or I guess, well, actually it's mid-morning. Interesting. I thought you started at noon. It'd be better if I went this way, but I'm going to go this way. Let's see. We can already get rid of this antiseptic. We're not going to need that. It weighs more than we need. We've got a piece of cedar and a piece of tinder. I don't need tinder because I'm fire badge level 3. We got some drugs. Hat and a scarf, gloves, good enough. We won't get frostbite. A little bit of water and a soda. Here we go. So Desolation Point is pretty desolate, or at least in theory, right? I've had some starts here in Pilgrim mode that have been pretty tough. Okay, we'll take this. This is basically a match. We are freezing, starving, no good gear. Like, life is pretty bad. Just the matches that you start with, which can go pretty quickly. But even though I'm taking 3 bars of cold damage, it doesn't seem to be really doing much. Now I walked back there because I feel like that's what a player might do, but now I'm going to target a place that actually has some loot. You want to grab sticks from the get-go. I'll try to pass on some, you know, some information if you're new. I always say if you want to figure out how to get somewhere, watch my videos. That's probably what they're best for. We got a stag down here, a couple buns. I didn't pick up any rocks. I don't know if I passed any, but basically what I want to do is work my way around here. There's this little secret area. And you can find some high-end loot. So, I mean, we could find something really good back here. It's always a possibility, but in theory, this should only be something semi-decent. Katie's Secluded Corner. So if you saw the last video, I was in Forsaken Airfield, one of the tougher places. And basically I was commenting on pretty much just how easy things were and how much loot I had. So I thought I'd continue with that just a little bit. We got plenty of firewood now. We've got an extra can. If I didn't have one, I do, I'm sure. Come here. And I have a survival bow at 75% and probably 100% arrow, 79. A little more food to go along with those chips I found earlier. So if you play this game, I mean, just with what I caught right there, right, with the firewood and the food, I'm already in decent shape. The extra 10 cans going to help. If I had some rocks, I could start smacking some bunnies. Kind of herd these guys. I might come across a rock. Come on, guys. Come on, come on, come on, come on. You can kick them pretty far out of their area, but I'm gonna, I mean, you know, they'll probably run again, but I'm gonna let them go. Alright. Or not. We'll just herd them down here with these other rabbits. Tons of bunnies, just no stones. I wouldn't mind getting one or two. I probably won't need it, but there's no reason to plan like things might be hard. But that's kind of the point. I mean, I feel like there used to be a point in time in this game where I felt like it didn't really matter what level you played on, what difficulty you played on. It was going to be tough. You could die. You had to make quick, smart choices from the get-go. And now I don't think it's quite the same game. Doesn't have quite the same feel, the same risk, the same danger in it that it used to. Sorry, bye. you know, I I'm still gonna play it that way, but I mean, we're heading towards noon. It's still early morning, and I mean, honestly, I've only taken a very small amount of cold damage. A couple of maples get that travois made at this point. I don't know if I'll even need it, but won't hurt to have a couple of bits for the tea. Get up, 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 come on. Alright, there's dinner. Just in case I don't get enough chips and things, I think I will. I think I'll be just fine, but let's run up here to the broken, I don't know, church, school. So anyway, basically what I'm saying is that when you start this game in any other mode other than Pilgrim, I'm sorry, Interloper, it's pretty simple. It might even be really simple. I've sort of put my opinions out there why I think they've done this. It's kind of a crappy kind of thing, but I just kind of want to show I'm not, like, crazy, you know? I'm not making this stuff up. We're in mildly I mean, imagine you're in a plane crash. You have a hoodie, a scarf, and a hat, some leather gloves, a pair of crappy jeans, or nice jeans, nice underwears, nice socks. Jesus. Pretty good shoes, some crappy leather gloves, and scarf. Man, even the clothing's better. Jeez. Alright, we found the stone church. I want to get out of this wind for a minute. Alright. We've got a bedroll. You start with a bedroll in Pilgrim. It's at 100%. Kind of seems like a lot. Alright, our first tool, we got a hunting knife, so skinning and... Wow, that's 600 calories right there, and it's 78%. No problem to eat any time during the game.
Looks like this has been here a while.
I wouldn't eat those normally, but we'll be fine. Got a grape soda. We'll kind of go through this stuff here in a bit. That's super important. A lot of times you can find a firearm, but you can't fix it. We got some bullets. Fuel and a piece of firewood. Cloth and possibly a better scarf. So the smart thing to do basically on any playthrough would be to use this fire barrel, start a fire. And get a few torches. Maybe a little water. So I'll do the smart thing and act like I'm in danger. Alright, so water's going. We got a little bit of time. I've got this knife, so I'll clean up the rabbit here a little bit. Well, they went super gross. And this would normally take quite a while. In Interloper, you'd have to pull them apart with your hands. I probably wouldn't be doing this now. But again, I'm not too concerned. I'll cook a little rabbit. It's very windy today. So next up will be the lighthouse over there. And then there's a shipwreck kind of in there. And an industrial facility back there. And I plan to be pretty much well stocked after that. Alright, so I'll probably make these mushrooms into a tea while I wait for this to finish up. Get a little bit of warmth. Probably not going to need the rest of those for a while. Who's hungry? Pizza is. We'll eat these guys. We'll make this tea real quick. And then we'll start snagging torches. Now, I'm going to say it's probably too windy. But in case I can't find a lantern, which I'm not too worried about. I'll at least have a couple of those to wander around with. So I'll drink the tea, fix my thirst, fix my food, and then we'll walk out the door, leave all this stuff. I'm just a little extra warm. There's an actual path you can go down if you'd rather. Probably going to be plenty of car batteries and yeah, all this stuff.
being useful.
So, I mean, I'm basically good on food already. I don't need a paint can. I don't have a pry bar. Let's go mess with this wolf. I mean, I have a bow and an arrow. I could take him out, but it seems a little rude. Yeah, we'll just do this here. Now, I wouldn't think I would need light, but since the patch, it's really dark in interiors, so maybe keep the torch burning. Let's see. But I got a feeling I'm going to leave here with a jacket at least. Possibly better clothing, maybe even some top tier OP clothing. Wind kind of worked out in my favor though. It's a beautiful day. Run around the back here real quick. Okay. So I would imagine there's firewood in here. I'll probably start a quick little fire. While I do some exploring. There we go. Perfect. We'll get that going. Now, one of the new recipes in here somewhere. Hopefully, I'll be able to figure out and remember. It's either on a bulletin board or like, I don't know, around a locker or something.
Oh, yeah.
Astrid, you're stepping all over my lines. Do it. We'll stick some water on. Whilst we explore, there's some oatmeal.
I think I can use this.
Sure, if I can get a torch, I'll be good. We got more bullets. Another book to start a fire. If I didn't have the fire starting, ooh, that's what I'm talking about right there. We're gonna be making some of that
Come in handy.
from the get-go. I mean, literally the first set of drawers I really dig in. That's huge. Tons of warmth. I can repair it.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I guess that's partially what I'm saying is it's not just about they made it super easy, but if you kind of know what you're doing, they made it ridiculous. Let's look up here. We've got a jacket, cup of tea. There's the lantern.
I'll take it.
50%. That's all I need. We got a cookbook. Cooking score on the herbal tea. There we go. Matches are no longer a problem. 24 matches. Pizza can live forever. We got some peanut butter. Another book of matches.
This'll come in handy.
20 of these guys. So I'm at like 40 plus matches already. Now, an interloper, you've got to find certain areas where there are matches. They don't. I mean, you can find random matches as well, but all right, this is my recipe. This is it. Coastal pitch cakes. Won't be able to make those till I get to cooking level 3. I'll come back here when I get a pry bar. Don't worry. I'll get a pry bar. A little bit of leather. And let's pop out for the view. Although I think it was snowing. So I'm thinking... hour to an hour and a half in. I'm betting I'm pretty set. A little more fuel. We'll fill that lantern up here in a minute. Back out the door. So, coastal fish cakes was a top tier recipe. It just, I mean, you've got to get your cooking skill up and you've got to be able to have the ingredients. I will be more than happy to get to level 3 cooking and, or level 2 cooking, I think, and be able to make rosehip pies. Truly one of the most useful things that has been added along with the meat pies that give you extra carry weight. Go with you. Water's ready. We'll go over a quick drink. Let's see. There's that. Just put everything in there, I think. Yep. Probably don't need these, but I'm going to hang on to them for just a minute. If I find a crappy hacksaw, I can fix it. Let's put some clothes on. Guess that'll do. We're at 11 and 4. Oh, torches. We'll grab a couple of these guys. Hopefully we'll be able to string along. This one match for a while, so I'll take all the torches. But again, I'm not particularly concerned. The point is they made this game too easy, so I'm not really stressing. What would be annoying? It would be annoying if I couldn't get a pry bar. However, I feel pretty good about finding one. At the boat. So I'm going to take the quick way down. You definitely want to duck and go slow. But this is actual Pilgrim mode with sprains on, and you see we made it down, no problem. Could have broke my ankle, but I did not. All this ice is safe, no worries. Until you get to out there on the shoreline, and then it's really, really super dangerous. So, it's safe until it's not. Yeah! There's the canning facility we're going to hit up here in a minute. I'll probably either spend the night there or in the lighthouse. Probably over there. Now, unlike in my custom runs, you're never going to see me run unless I'm in danger. In any other mode other than Interloper or custom, because there's no sense. It's just a waste of your fatigue. I mean, it's not a waste if a wolf is trying to kill you. It is a waste for anything else. So. I'm not going to look around. I know there's not much except for feathers. That's not like... But four feathers. That's pretty dope. I don't need them, but you know, there's a lot of feathers. Harvest old man's beard lichen to. We'll never know. A little bit of firewood. Mainly what I'm looking for in here, of course, would be firewood and coal. I know there's some coal in here. Secondary would be clothing and tools.
I think I can use this.
It'd be nice to get a hacksaw or a hatchet, but not really necessary. Bullets, you know, in the hopes of finding a gun. We'll see. But I'm not, like I said, I expect to find a decent amount of chips, sodas, and garbage laying around. Now, sometimes the RNG can be cruel, or it used to be, anyway.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
That's what I'm talking about. I got 10 of those now. I'm done. I'm good. That's 300 calories right there. Oh! And there you go. We got our first new item, the insulated flask.
Hope nobody needs this anymore.
I think they're always decent shape. A little more fuel for the lantern. We'll skip the... Well, I was going to say I'll skip the reclaimed wood and grab the coal, but... Picked up some reclaimed wood. Anyway, a couple of bandages just in case. I got 2 pieces of scrap metal. I don't really need any more of that. Yeah, this right here, that's all you need.
And this pack is getting kind of heavy.
Yeah, we're already topped. And tons of cloth. I mean, that's a lot of cloth. Oh, there we go. Good synthetic hat. Fishing book, can opener. I can save some calories that way. On those pork and beans. Man, I got so many calories at this point, it doesn't really even matter. Beautiful, get the clothing fixed up. Yeah. I expect there'll be a decent amount of clothing in the plant. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a Pilgrim start, a Voyager start, and a Stalker start in different areas. And just show how quickly we can get there to being a beast, basically. Yeah. And I'm well on my way already. I'm not even taking any cold, just 1 bar out of the wind. I mean, in the wind. But windproof? Yeah, nothing. No cold damage at all.
I'll take it.
Remember I said about that? Yeah, there we go. Everything's fine. Everything's fine. Yeah. So, matches are set. Game. I got the pry bar. There'll be another 30 or so along the way. I'm not worried about that. A bit of leather. You can drop down here. You can see some feathers. Like, basically we're at the entrance. Maybe I'll just go ahead and drop down. In fact, I might just go ahead and head out. Ice is not safe that way. We want to go around this side. Yeah, I'm in good shape. I'm in real good shape. For starting in a place called Desolation Point. Now the interesting thing is, as we move along through the different difficulties, the animals would be set to different levels, you know? So there'll be more wolves, more bears, more blah blah blah. Oh, I missed a message. Hold on. Someone texted me. Real life. Hold on. Ooh. Okay. I need to take, like 2 minutes, this is, I have to think about this. I'll be right back. Alright, hey y'all. Yep. Now, I had to take a moment to congratulate one of my children who is starting to be a doctor. They got, well, they finished with all A's, got a good grade on their some finals. Got to skip some because of their good grades, and is applying for a research fellowship. Science nerd stuff, I don't know. That's why I love them, because they're smart, you know. Not because they're my children, but because they are productive. Now, so yeah, a little bit of life there. Why do a couple other life things. And the light went out. The light went out. That's okay. I got a lantern. I got matches. I got firewood for days. It's not even cold outside. And it's almost, well, it should be warm. There we go. Always look in the boats. You never know what you might find. They hide stuff all the time. What did we get? What did we get?
This will come in handy.
Some cloth and some chips. Gotta have them chips. And then sardinos. I don't know if you like sardines. I like sardines. I don't like them on pizza, though. I think it's nasty. Personal opinion. It's not actually gross. I just personally find it gross. But I do like them in, like, pretty much everything else and even on their own. So, I don't like them with cheese. Why do I... No. Fish and cheese. It just... Alright, let's kick the lantern on because we got skills like that. Blip, blip, blap. There we go.
Best be prepared for anything.
Yeah. We'll take a hydro, eat a Zap bar, and chill out for the rest of the night. What do you guys think? Quick fuel. Give it. Why was that so difficult? Jeez. Oh yeah, there should be a lot of sardines around here. This is where they pack them. Yep, nothing. Look at these pry bar skills. Pry bar. Oh, you know what? That's what I meant to do. But I can hit the boat on the way back. I meant to go back. I was like, why am I heading around towards the other side of the boat? It's because I was gonna go pry open those lockers I couldn't get into. There we go. Now we're armed. 94%. Okay, watch this. I'm going to turn this off here in a minute. It's my other weapon. No. I want the good weapon here. There we go. Let's go ahead and load this. It came with a bullet. Cha-ching. Cha-ching. No. And now we're dangerous. Oh my god! Alright. Alright, we're going to take the one that has less fuel. And just cook it away. And whilst we... oh my gosh.
I think I can use this.
Yep. Okay. Sure. There we go. We got a jacket. Oh! I mean, my personal opinion, second best synthetic jacket in the game. There's arguments for the leather jacket.
I'm not going to be able to carry this load for much longer.
Astrid, we don't have time for your mess. I'm trying to stand up, but it won't let me. There we go. That's all she wrote. Some antibiotics on the counter I do not need. Out the door here. I don't know why I'm so popular on the little text chain right now. I don't think that's... Leave me alone. Alright, let's go. So, this one's done. We did this whole trailer bit here. The thing is, I'm getting kind of heavy. Well, peeking this trailer over here real quick. I can't. This one's smaller, and I think it has storage. I might want to use it, but it might also be busted. I could be wrong. Astrid, not now. God. Astrid would yawn at like the worst point in like, you know, like a thriller or like a romantic comedy or something. She would just be like the worst. Be like, oh, and this is why we have to do science and save the world. Oh, this is why they're still in love with each other. I mean, how many... it's kind of silly at this point, right? What is, well, obviously we'll go with 65%. 50%. This one. Okay. That's what I'm talking about. Barely explored anything, barely done anything. I think in stalker mode you get like a 24-hour animal grace period. Maybe it's Voyager. I don't know. Either way. Alright, so I'm going to go dump a bunch of stuff in the lockers and then go hit this main loot area. See if I can walk out of here with some really beast stuff. I'll probably got a video. I might do, well, I don't know. Maybe I'll keep going. We'll do a little sewing and hit the crumbling highway. I don't know. There is this weird extra signal tower here. I'm not sure what it's about. As far as I'm concerned, it has really no bearing except to send you to a cache. Stomping around, needing a locker, could use some storage, don't want to put it in a green thing on the ground. Want a real locker, is there one? Yes. Alright, lady, I want to help you out. Look at all these matches. That is literally insane. Alright, got that off. Yeah, I don't care about those, do I? My goodness. Well, there's already better gloves. Alright. Just trying to put on what matters. Alright, I took one scarf off I didn't need to. I'm just going to dump all the food. Let's get the water back, though. keep hitting the wrong buttons because I've been playing a different game. Alright, I'm going to go boldly burn up some fuel. Digging around. And now, normally this, by the way, would be covered in wolves. This is a horrible place. It's super dangerous. If you start here, I feel sorry for you. This is some late game stuff.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Other than cloth, not really. Nice. I'll take those for sure. They're not very waterproof. Like the mittens I have on are probably better. I don't think they're as warm, but they have like a 20% waterproofing, and I don't think the leather gloves have any. Let's start digging. Round and round she goes, where she stabs.
Hope nobody needs this
Ooh,
anymore.
nice pair of boots and some chips. All right, we're already in better foot gear, I know. Bang. Let's see what we get on round number 2. Ooh, the best boots in the game. No worries. And I can tear down these other shoes and get some leather. Man, I'm so heavy already. No. Yes. I just want to hit what I can in the dark. So the car battery and the fuses are for the signal thing outside. You probably can't see much, but
I'll take it.
saves me a little bit of fuel. Now I'm hoping for a hacksaw downstairs. I think I should probably get one. There used to be one here all the time, but I'm not sure about anymore. I mean, the changes have come
This will come in handy.
quick enough that it's like I don't know where all. I haven't played enough playthroughs to figure out basically where things can spawn in the new loot table design. So. Duck here. I doubt this has changed. There should be some firewood and maybe a dead guy. There's a flare. Alright, life is good. Let's see what the dead guy's got.
I think I can use this.
Nothing wrong with that. Remember the blue ones are matches. Oh my gosh, I got so much food, it's weighing me down. Quick little duck. Scooch under here. And we'll turn the light on for the viewers at home. There you go, guys. We'll throw a couple of heavy things on the ground. Man, the food alone is, I mean, between the drinks and the goods, even though you can't eat, like, let's say anything below, 60 some odd %. We're doing really well. several days for sure. Several days. Let's head downstairs. Now this used to be a great place to get a hacksaw, especially on this back wall here, but I think they've changed that. Just to punish people. But we'll dig in the safe here. We're going to turn the light off. And we're going to play this stupid game. Stop it. Stop the fun. Stop your excitement. Calm it down. You shouldn't be this excited. I realize you're playing the most fascinating, most intelligent, most fun minigame that has ever existed, ever. Let's see the treasures.
Well, this stuff will come in handy.
Got some already. Oh my god. Alright. Alright, so best lightweight boots in the game. Probably the best boots in the game, period. If you're doing like a pound...
Drop any of this gear.
Shut it. If you're doing a pound for pound comparison. But personally, I'd rather have these because you're going to get way more warmth, better windproofing, and then you can see it's better waterproofing. The only thing that you really lose is a little bit of guard, a pound 10, and you're getting a major reduction in your running. But if you're used to playing with like bearskin coats and all that kind of stuff well, you're probably not wearing bearskin coats in a playthrough that isn't other than Interloper, because it wouldn't make any sense at all. Not even in Stalker. So, yeah. Alright. Yeah, turn your light on, lady. I'd rather have a hacksaw. Not too bad, though. Not too bad. Like I said, some of the best gear in the game already. Everything I need to fix it. Look, we can refuel this thing right as we're using it. That's how baller I'm living right now. Bullets, a note about, I'm sure, something super important that really matters. I have a feeling that, well, I would say, oh, there's the hammer. I'm good to go. I can forge. I can make more arrows. I can make a hatchet. I can break down boxes. It's over. A hacksaw, and I'm a god. There it is, ladies and gentlemen. Pizza just became a god in the long dark. That's all it takes. A hatchet would be, you know, kicks and giggles, great. But there's the matches. But truly unnecessary. There's another pry bar. And now we're just kind of goofing around. Now at this point, I'm just like, flexing, flossing. I'm showing my riz. I don't know. I'm not very good at. Anyway, we are kicking ass and taking names. That's what the old people say. Come here, Wood. Oh, jerry can full of fuel, baby! I'm telling you. Just keep throwing on the gifts. Just keep throwing it on. So this urban park is going to really be the biggest game changer, along with the rest of the clothing. Once it's sewn up, I mean, I'm pretty much... I mean, I'm going to be good. Real good. I honestly don't remember if you need to creep back here or not, but we're doing it. More firewood. I mean, I'm moving super slow, but I have a ton of garbage on me. My gosh. So yeah, I'd be working on this hat right here. Let's put that back on. I'd fix up the hat and the scarf. These two things, mainly this thing. Both these sweaters. This doesn't need anything. It's a, oh Jesus, it's a, I'd get these boots up to 100%. They are fantastic. And yeah, I'm good. I'm really good. So, what I think I'm going to do, I'm going to break this up into 2 episodes just for this particular part right here. And then on the next episode, I'm going to hit Crumbling Highway and Coastal Highway. Because I think by the, I mean, I think possibly about halfway through Coastal Highway. I mean, if you're not getting the point now, you'll have definitely got it by then. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm going to scoot up these stairs. I'll show you what I have on me. We'll consider, if you've been watching the video, what I've thrown on the ground. But, let's go. Plenty of firewood. I mean, 20, 40, 60, 70, near 80 matches. Already, I could probably top this out around 34 plus degrees. Tons of food. I got fuel. I mean, I've got redundancies at this point. But it looks kind of cool in here, so I'm going to call it a video right here. So, anyway, what I'm going to do, like I said, is I'm going to keep on doing videos. I'm going to do a second part of this one, and then I'm going to do a Voyager, and then a Stalker run, and just show you. I want to expose something that I think is a little weird, so I'm going to do it. And that's the way it's going to be. Alright, y'all. If you happen to catch this, thanks for watching. I saw somebody tuning in a little earlier. Thank you so much. Always appreciated. Like, comment, or whatever. Y'all be good to each other and take care. Pizza's out.